Hello, everybody. My name is Tijuana with the Dream Home Crew in North Carolina. I just wanted to do this video to talk about tips to help you get your credit score up. Tips, easy tips. Just a disclaimer, I am not a credit repair specialist. The tips that I'm going to talk about are tips that I have used personally and tips that I have had some of my lenders and other credit repair people that I've worked with use these tips. So just disclaimer, different things work for different people. I have not seen your credit report. I do recommend you speaking to a specialist, but these are just some super quick tips. Okay, so tip number one, and if you have a lower credit score, I had like a low 500. So I just want to let you all know that these are things that I had to do personally. So one of the first things you could do is get a secured credit card. A secured credit card doesn't often, they pretty much approve about everybody. And one of the reasons is you have to put like a down payment down on the credit card. Sometimes it's $200 to $500, depending on what type of credit card you get. So when you put that money down, they are securing that credit card. So like other credit cards, you don't have to put anything down. So if you don't pay it, they're kind of stuck there. But with these secured cards, because you are putting money up front for that, it just holds a little bit more weight. It makes them feel a little bit more trusting. But the benefit for you is when you're using that credit card, it boosts your score up. It gives you I've seen somewhere between 10 to 20 points. So get a secured credit card. You can get those from your bank. And you can go online and find them, secured credit card, but don't get a big one, get just a small one. You just want to get a couple of points on your credit. My second tip is when you're using the credit card, don't go out there and like, oh man, I got approved for $1,000 credit card. And don't go out there and max that credit card out right away. That will drive your credit score down. It will go way down. It's credit. They want to see that you can use money that they're lending you responsibly and that you're not a risk. So the way that they like to see you use your credit card to get your credit score up, yes, say you get $1,000 credit limit. Go out there, buy something for $50, pay it down to $5 and pay it before your month is due. One of the quick ways to do it is pay it within 5 to 10 days. If you go out there, you charge something on your card, pay it down to 5 to 10 days. I'm going to say don't pay it off to zero. And this is personal experience. I'm just letting you know again, my disclaimer. Different things work for different people. But when you pay things off to zero, a lot of times that looks like a closed account on your credit. And I have seen credit drop a couple of points when you pay it to zero. So pay it down, leave a small balance on the credit card. So go out there, get $1,000 credit card, no matter what it is, spend no more than $100 on it, pay it down, leave like maybe $25 up there, and try to pay it within 10 days. And you keep doing that about for 3 months, and you're going to get some points on your credit. My next tip is don't max your credit out. Do not do that. Again, it's going to make you look like a red flag and a risk. They're going to feel like you're not responsible with money. And then guess what? They feel like you're living on the edge. So if you're living on the edge, you max out all your credit cards, and then let's just say you get in a car accident and you can't work for like a couple of weeks. Now you got all of this debt. So that makes banks that makes them feel very nervous. So when you go out there and you instantly max out all of your credit cards, that's actually going to be bringing your credit score down. So don't max them out, just use them very responsibly and just use them to boost your score up. One of my next tips is get like a Fingerhut. Believe it or not, Fingerhut really reports to the credit. It's easy to get. They approve a lot of people. Again, buy something, pay it down really quick. Don't go out there and max it out, but just pay it down. Just pay it down. And one of my other tips is, talk to a credit repair company, but be careful. Some of them are not always that honest. That's a business. And a lot of times I have seen this personally. I have seen it. I've even done it myself. So I have to speak from my personal experience. But you'll be making monthly payments and nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. I mean, you might see one or two things every now and then, but nothing is happening. Your credit score is not increasing. And think about it. When your credit score does increase, they're not going to be getting any more money from you. So make sure that if you're going to a credit repair company, because some of them are really legit and a lot of them really do work, just make sure that they can, give you an idea of how it's going to look with your credit. My next tip is actually look at your credit report. Everybody has different things on their credit report. If you have things that have been there from the past, in collections, medical bills, you need to address those things, believe it or not, because they are weighing your credit down. You can hire a company to, send out letters and make phone calls on your behalf. But there are some things that you can do yourself. You can call the companies. You can often negotiate a lower payment to pay it off. There are lots of rules. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know all of those rules. So that is why one of the reasons the credit people, the credit repair companies come in there. So, but at minimum, look at your credit, see what's on your credit report. So we have helped a lot of buyers, get their credit scores up higher. And it's super important to have higher credit so you can qualify for better programs and better houses. All right, those are my super quick tips on how to increase your credit to buy a house. Hope to work with you. Go to www.thedreamhomecrew.com. All right, bye.